Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So today, guys, it is now Tuesday. I'm back on it after a lovely weekend, a long weekend as well. So we had Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday away this week, last week. So anyway, I'm back on it. We're on this morning, first thing. I don't think we're going to be on this all day, but let's just see how far we get. You never know. We have got some bits and pieces to do. I have got some stuff. I'll show you down there. You can just see it there, the bag and the shocks. I'll show you those in a second. So yeah, let's just see what we could get done today, how far we get. Let's do this. So yeah, guys, let me just show you the other bits that I got. As you can see, we have got a bag and it's got all the cables inside it. So I managed to get hold of a new set, brand new, never used set of brake cables for this Fiat 500. And we'll be getting into that and we'll be using those today. They're not new, they're like new shocks. Literally, like the guy, I said to him, you know, I got a shock there, that side there, that's just, I think that's gone. We need to replace that. And he had these two here, and I thought, you know what? They look really new, like hardly used. Definitely not brand new, but hardly used. So I said, look, I'll have those. So the guy gave me these two shocks and that bag for with the cables in it, the brand new cables. Those parts cost me £50. It's incredible, isn't it? Sometimes you just, I do sometimes think, is that the right price? Are you telling me the right price there? Because that's really cheap. But yeah, 50 quid, £50 for those. I don't think you can get these for 50 quid. I think they're about 35 each, I think. And I've got the brake cables as well. Brand new as well, brake cables. Can't believe it. So, yeah, we have got some bits and pieces to do on this car today. I think we're going to be able to make a day out of it. Let's just see what happens and how we go. But, yeah, let's get cracking, guys. I'll start with the shocks, I think. I'll take them off first, replace them with these, and then we'll get cracking with the actual handbrake cables. We'll glue that back into place. Yeah, and we'll just sort of put that back into place and just see how far we get. So let's do this. Right, guys, a good progress on this one. So as you can see, changed the shocks on both sides. These are the two old crappy ones. This one ain't too bad, but it's just, I think it's just starting to leak a little bit. So really scrap, I've got to be honest. Not going to use that, but you can see the difference. Look at that. It's just absolutely destroyed it. It's supposed to be like that. So yeah, not good at all. I don't know why it's so big. Like that's small and that's bigger. Maybe someone's fitted the wrong one. Don't know. Really strange. Yeah, I don't know if that's just a different way or a different one, or I don't know what that's going on there, but it's really strange. It shouldn't be that big, should it? Shouldn't be that big. Anyway, scrap nonetheless. And both been changed over, so yeah. And I've done the cables. The cables have all been put back in place underneath. Where are they? They're in there. They go up there and they go around both sides. And we've got a really good handbrake Now, so I like to just adjust them a little bit here. So what had happened is someone had tightened it right up tight, and it was too much for it now. But now it's lovely. It's just, yeah, it's really, really nice. It's just there. So, oh, I think the handbrake is done. But I'm not going to put this plastic on yet because I still want to take the seats out of this one and give the interior a good clean, give the seats a clean, because it's supposed to be an absolute scorcher with the weather today. So I want to get this all cleaned up so I can get the seats outside, and it won't take long. It won't take long at all to get these dried up. So yeah, that's the plan. So let's keep going. Put the wheels back on, do whatever I can, and then we'll drop it down. We'll move it over to here, and then we can do the other bits and pieces like the mileage flashing. I want to get that resolved today as well. We'll get that computer all plugged in and get that sorted out as well. Just do bits and pieces that I want to do. Like this has got to come off. Someone's do that in a minute, actually. Do that next. So that's got to come off to go to the paint shop to get a colour match. Always, guys, you know, I always take these and send them away. The guys at Car Colour Services, you can see this up there, Car Colour Services. They actually come to me, take the parts away, and then the next day bring me back the parts and the colour to match the part that I've gave them. And yeah, they've never let me down so far. So that is the way I do it. So yeah, let's keep going on this one. Let's just see how far we get and let's do this. Right, okay, so there we go, guys. A few bits of plastic's been put back in place. The seat belt's been put back in. All those trims and covers been put back in place. So, yeah, I'm kind of at a stage now when I've been thinking about trying to sort of having a little play with this myself, you know, because, you know, I do like to try things. You know that. If you've been watching me, if you've been a follower and a subscriber for a long time and been watching my videos, you know I absolutely love giving things a go and a try. It's just one of those things that I just got to have a go. I just got to try it. So I'm going to try and have a little push out of this corner. With this damage, with my let's get it out. God, this is heavy. This bit dusty. It's not been used for a while. So this is a 10-ton body repair kit, and basically it's got like a hydraulic ram, and yeah, you set it up, and it sort of, you know, pushes it out. I don't know if I've got the gap to do it. I might have. Let me get the thing out. Where is it? That there needs to go. That there needs to go in between. It's going to be tight. It is going to be tight because I need to get a brace of timber at the back, and then it pushes against the brace at the timber and starts pushing it out. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to give it a go because you know I love trying things. And yeah, it's just, I've got to have a go at this, guys. Am I thinking I'm going to get this repaired perfect? No, I'm not. Absolutely no way am I going to get this looking right. But I just love trying things, guys. And I've got to try this. I've got to have a little go with it. I just think it doesn't need to be pushed out. It needs to be pulled out with a dozer, like on a you know, one of those frame. The guy that I take it to, he's got like a frame system that he puts the car on, and it pulls it about, and he can pull it around with chains and stuff like that. I think that's what it needs, but I'm still going to try. I'm still going to give it a go. I've spoke to him. He said, yeah, why not? Go on, have a go. I said, like, am I going to make it any worse? He went, no, listen, I'm not going to make it any worse. He said, all you're going to do is hopefully make it easier for him. That's all I'm going to be able, you know, to do. I'm not going to make it worse. So, yeah, he said, why not? Give it a go. So he said, so that's what we're going to do. Hopefully this works. Hopefully I've got enough gap and enough room. I don't know yet, but let's get set up. Let's see what we can do. So, yeah, is this going to work? I don't know. Let's give it a go. Let's do this. Right, well, guys, like I said before, if you don't try, you'll never know if you can do something or if it works. In that first bit of time lapse, I looked back on it. You can see this quarter just literally pulling out and straightening back up. There's still a little bit of a crease there, I've got to be honest. It hasn't done it perfect, but what a difference it is made already. You know, that quarter's looking so much better. It's not where it should be. It still needs pulling out a bit more. But you can see, you know, this is all starting to now come back out of place. This is still in there, so that's got to still come back out. So I'm still playing around, still working at it. I'm trying to compare both sides, like that side to this side, and I'm just trying to get it the best I can at the minute. I've straightened this back up a little bit as well. This bit was all bent up, so that's all done. And I've sort of trying to put this in position to see how much more has got to be moved when it comes to sort of getting it right. So I think, you know, it's getting there. I can't believe how much this is actually pushing it out at the bottom. It's looking so much better already. So I'm just basically pushing it against this timber and then pushing it outwards. And you can see I'm pushing it through there, and pushing the whole thing as well out. And it is looking so much better already. Like looking down on it, this was right in, and look, it's really pushed out, and it's nearly the same as the other side. So it just needs a little bit more work on the inside, and then it's just the outer skin. So basically, there's like an inner skin and an outer skin, and the outer skin needs a little bit more work than the inner skin, I think. But wow, what a difference! I'm actually going to speak to the body shop, I think, and just send them some pictures and say, look, you're going to get this any better? Like, yeah, I'm actually quite shocked at how much this has actually pushed all that back out. I don't know if this boot locks or shuts. Let's have a go. Bloody hell. Well, it's certainly going into place. Whether or not it's latching, I don't think it's latching. Oh, it's latched. So, yeah, there we go. It shuts. The boot shuts. But you can see that there, it's too far in. Look how much that's in. So it probably just needs a little bit of adjustment coming out or whatever. Because do you remember I said to you, I've done the boot, but I didn't do it up in the right position, like the latch and the lock. So that all needs adjusting and moving about. But, you know, it's took me a couple of hours, I've got to be honest. I know I'm sticking on time lapse and that sort of stuff, but it's still taking a while to put this right. And you know, I just love trying things. I absolutely love it, because you just never know. It's looking really good. He's pushed out so much. So that definitely works. But it's not, you know, it's not really where it needs to be. It needs to be further out. It needs to be sort of played around with a bit more. I'm gonna play around with it a bit more, guys. But you know, how much time do I spend on it? You know, that's the trick of this thing. How much time do I really spend messing around with this? But I want to keep going. I'm going to spend the rest of the day on this car. Let's just see what we can get done on this. But yeah, what do you think so far? Drop me a comment, let me know what you think so far. And you saw that move on that time lapse. You saw that actual quarter sort of pull back out and push and move. You can see the metal sort of pushing back into place. It's incredible to watch. I watched it back and I thought, wow, did I really do that? For me, I'm just cracking on time lapse, and it's just, I can't really see, I can see the movement, but I can't really see it in real time, if you know what I mean. So I'm just sort of pulling out, messing around with it, moving it about, trying to sort of get it sort of pushed out as best I can. But yeah, I am really happy so far. Really, really happy. So let's continue though. Let's just see what we can get done today. Let's do this. Right, okay, let me show you what is going on. I don't know if you can see it on that back quarter, but it is completely gone. There's nothing, there's no ripple there anymore. Actually, there's a little bit there. But what a difference it's making, isn't it? So you can see that like a lot of it's now been pulled out and pushed. And I've been checking with these trims because they're my guide. Is that are these trims lining up where they should be? And the answer to that really is yes, they are. That one is bang on, and this one is really straight now. And again, once you line up the holes like that and that and that, again, it's absolutely bang on straight. And you can see this is all straightened off now as well. All the inside straightened off. And do you know what? I'm not sure about what to do about this now, because it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Even that line through there, it is really, really good. So the only thing I could do really is I've asked the guy at the body shop to come over and have a look to see what he thinks, and just to gauge an understanding of what I should do now. He might turn around and say, no, bring it to my workshop, and I've still got to do a little bit of work on it, and it's going to cost you this. That's basically what he might say. But he might then turn around and say, do you know what? You've got it pretty goddamn good and close. It'll be fine as it is. Just put some seam sealer around the inside and outside, a bit of paint as well, just to cover it and make sure it ain't going to rust. And that'll be it. That's going to be the ideal situation when it comes to what he says. But at this point, I just don't know what he's going to say, but I just think it's best practice to get him over to have a look at it. And he did say that he's going to come over this afternoon and let me know. Because I've sent him pictures, but pictures, you know, doesn't show everything. That's why he wants to come and have a look at it himself, face to face, and he wants to actually check it over and go over it and have a look to see what exactly has been done. He said the good thing about this is that the chassis rails hasn't been touched and hasn't been moved. The crash bar hasn't been touched, so it's just the above area that's gone in and needs to come back out. He said, and it looks like you've done most of the pulling out or pushing out to get it lined up again. So, but yeah, anyway, he's coming over. He's going to have a look at it and he's going to let me know, and I'll let you guys know later what he says. But for the moment, I think what we'll do is we will pull the seats, clean the seats, put them out into the sun so they can dry, start the interior part of it. We'll do the mileage correction as well. Let's do that first, actually. Get the computer, set it up the laptop, get that done, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's do that first, and then we'll pull the seats, get the interior done, and wait for him to turn up to see what he's going to say. So, but yeah, but I'm actually super proud of what I've done there. It has taken a long time. I've got to be honest, it's taken most of the day. It's like nearly 2 o'clock now, and you know, I've been pushing and banging and working out and trying to sort of get that pushed out as much as I can. So yeah, it has taken a bit of time, which is time that he would have done anyway, wouldn't it? He would have done that as well, the time. So yeah, let's carry on. Let's get that mileage sorted out. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, let me just show you what I've been up to. Basically, I've connected the laptop, which is the multi-ECU scan for these Fiats. It does all types of different Fiats and Suzukis and stuff like that, but you need this. It's a bit glary in it, so I don't know if you can see that properly. That's better. So, yeah, let me show you what I found and what I think it's going to be now. Okay, so let me just put it on that like that, so it's on the first turn of the key. I'm going to clear the codes like this. So all the codes are all clear now. So now when I start the vehicle, so I take the key out, the mileage is not flashing. Put the key in, the mileage is not flashing. But as soon as I turn the key to start it, you can see this comes up. So most of them are to deal with the tailgate. You can see like the rear light, stop light, that's all been disconnected. All the plugs and that's disconnected. So that's all to do with that. But it's that one there, the second one down, is the one that's to do with the Blue and Me module, which is behind that panel. There is a Blue and Me module, and then once you started the car, if you press that, you can connect your phone to it or whatever. I don't know if it's, you know, your stereo needs to be on. Let me have a quick check. So yeah, I'm getting no response from the actual Blue and Me module. Very, very common issue. There's loads of videos on YouTube about it, and they all say you have to send the original one away and basically get it repaired. I am actually going to speak to the guy that I know who does. He basically all he does is breaks Fiat 500s and Ford KAs. That's all he breaks, and he's got absolute tons of them. I'm going to speak to him to see whether or not he sells the Blue and Me modules. I think he's going to, because they go so quick and so easy. It's a very, very common issue. And yeah, I think he's going to go, yeah, I got them, or I'll sell them, or whatever. I'm going to go and speak to him and see what he says, and then I'll come back and let you guys know exactly what's going on with that. But another issue with this car that we have to sort out. I've not done one of these before, I've got to be honest. These because they've always worked. They've always been okay. So I think you can still do. I think you can do like a proxy alignment when it comes to the mileage. But the Blue and Me module still won't work. I will try it quickly, and I'll do a proxy alignment to see whether or not it works and it stops it from flashing. But I think you've got to do the Blue and Me module. So yeah, bear with me. I'll come back to you and let you know what's going on. But I want to go and see him quickly, and then we'll go from there. I'll see you in a bit. Well, guys, I didn't get very far. I just spoke to the guy on the phone, and basically he just turned around and said he's not there today, so I can't go over there. He's not open. It'll be there tomorrow. But what I did was, before I spoke to him, I did do, if you can see it there, proxy alignment procedure on this before I spoke to him. And let me show you the results on that. So there we go. It has stopped the mileage flashing. That no longer flashes the mileage because of the proxy alignment, but this still doesn't work. So it definitely is to do with that Blue and Me module, which is all to do with connecting your phone to the car, basically. And we do need to do that. We need to get that sorted out, because I don't really like selling the car, because you know it's going to be for the girls or the young uns and the first time drivers, and they need to be able to connect their phone to the car for making calls and receiving calls and stuff like that. So yeah, it's something that I've still got to fix, and I'm going to speak to him. He said call him back tomorrow. He was really busy. I think he's with his family doing something. So he said call him back tomorrow, and he'll have a chat with me about what I need, and hopefully he's got one. But he did say that they do go quick. I've spoke to him before about these. So yeah, that's that. Unfortunately, we didn't really get that sorted out, and I'm still waiting for the guy to turn up from the body shop about this as well. So I can't even give you an update to see what he says. But yeah, hopefully it'll be. He did say he's going to come here today, so he don't normally let me down, and he's normally on. You know, when he turns up, when he says he's going to turn up, he does turn up. So yeah, it's just one of them things. But I actually think I've done quite well on this today, considering what it was like. It's a massive improvement on that corner. So it still needs a little bit more work, bit of seam sealer, paint, and does he need to have a look at it? Does he need to do any work to it as well? So yeah, but unfortunately, guys, we've run out of time. That is going to be the end of today's video, and on this for today. I will give you an update, let you know what he says about this in tomorrow's video. But tomorrow we are going to be working on another car. So I need to put all this away, tidy all up, and then put this out the front, and we'll jump on this another day. But so far, so good. Good progress, I think. But still some work to do. And it's really, really hot out there, guys. And I'm struggling in here with the heat. I've got to be honest, it is so hot. So yeah, anyway, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me try to sort of get this out and repair it. Drop me a comment, guys, if you've got anything to say, and give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.